just look at the subtitles. So, in today's podcast, I'm going to talk about, well, first, I'll introduce myself to you guys and I'll tell you about What's Up English and kind of like what you can expect from What's Up English in the future. So, firstly, well, very nice to meet you. My name is Carter. Maybe you've seen me in videos on TikTok or on Instagram. Those of you have seen me in different places. Some people, they see me on the street and they say, "Oh, are you the TikToker or whatever?" And I say, "Yeah, I've made a few videos." And so I wanted to make this podcast to connect with you guys on a personal level. So if there's anything, by the way, you have any suggestions, you can just make a comment. But anyway, I'm getting a little bit off topic now. I made this podcast to help English learners, specifically English learners in Vietnam. And it's mostly for upper beginner and above learners. For total beginners, I don't think it's totally ideal to study with a native speaker. I think it's better to learn from Vietnamese people. But for higher level learners, you can start listening to native content, and that is why I made this podcast. So I want to tell you guys about the journey from making TikToks up until now, because I could not believe how many people started following my TikTok and started watching my TikToks. I put out videos nearly a year ago. I believe it was August of 2022. I started putting out some videos on TikTok teaching English. And I thought, if I could get a few followers and a few views, that would be cool. I didn't expect much, to be honest, but I had the goal of making videos that were really useful, that could, really help Vietnamese English learners. So I made the first video, didn't get too many views, maybe I think 100 or something. And on TikTok, that's like nothing because TikTok is the easy one out of, the different platforms, right? I made another one, again, not too many views. And then I think it was the third video that I made, and the content was a little bit different. The style was a bit different. And I uploaded it when I was at a cafe. Then I started driving home. I didn't think too much about it. And then I opened the app on my phone because most people, when they upload a video on TikTok, they open their phone to see how many views that they have. And so, yeah, I did that. And then I saw it was like 5,000 or something. And that was after about 15 minutes. And so I was thinking something's wrong. Not only that, but a lot of people were following. And then every time I refreshed the page, there were like thousands more views. And so I was shocked, to be completely honest. I did not expect that to happen. Like I kept refreshing and then there were more and more and more. And I was like, what is going on? I have like 10,000 followers and 15,000. It was exploding. And then I kept on uploading videos because, again, I had all of these ideas in my head that I thought Vietnamese people could really benefit from this. Like it could be really useful for them. And and apparently, people liked it. And I was very happy about that. And so I made videos for about, sorry, I'm talking a bit fast. And so I made videos for about 6 months consistently, maybe 4 or 5. To be honest, I can't really remember. And then I amassed about, a bunch of followers, a bunch of views. Some videos did much better than others, of course. But then I stopped making videos because I had made a lot of videos. I had a lot of people follow me. I had a decent sized Facebook group, but I didn't have anything else to give the students. And I think TikTok and Instagram Reels, those short videos, I think they're useful for learning. But if you really want to learn, you need to have more. And to be honest, I don't even really like TikTok. I don't like the whole short content thing going on, how everyone is pretty much addicted to short content, because I see it like that stuff is cake, you know? It's like really sweet, it's delicious. And when you eat it, you want to eat more. And when you eat it, your brain gets that dopamine and you feel really good, right? And so it makes other foods not so appealing. Like if you eat cake all the time, or if you eat something so delicious all the time, then the other things that are healthy but a little bit more bland won't be as appealing to you. And I see short content kind of like that. It makes us really used to getting that quick hit of a good feeling and then go to the next one. And many people have talked about this, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. But what I wanted to do was create something bigger, create something more useful. And so that's what I'm working on right now. I'm not going to talk too much about it. I will announce it in the future. But yeah, so that's kind of why I stopped making TikTok videos, is because I started spending my time making something else. And those videos on TikTok, they take a lot of time for me to think about what the video will be about, to film it, to edit it, because I didn't have a team. I was doing everything by myself. And so it took me a lot of time. And I realized if I wanted to create something bigger and better, then I need to sacrifice something to have more time. And so I put short videos on pause, and I'm working on something else. It's coming soon. All right, I'm looking at my notes here because, yeah, I made a bit of a plan for this podcast.
Can't trust your AI results? Let Borium sift through 170 million papers and find
So guys, what can you expect from this channel and from What's Up English? Well, this channel, I plan to upload content at least once a week, whether that is a short video or a long video. I want to focus more on long videos that are really high quality and really useful, so you guys can learn, right? Whenever I'm making a video, I'm always thinking about you guys. I'm thinking like, okay, what would be useful for them? What would they watch and be also entertained by? Because, you know, when you learn English, you also have to have fun. And if it's purely educational, like someone in front of a whiteboard just writing, you know, this and this, then you feel bored. And while it is very educational, I think entertainment is crucial, especially these days when we can easily go to something else and be entertained. So yeah, that's what you can expect from this channel, is videos each week. And if there's anything you guys want to learn, please just put a comment in the description. I will read them and I listen to your feedback for sure. I don't want to ramble on and kind of bore you with talking. So I don't think this podcast will be very long because it's the first one. And I just want to like introduce you guys to myself and to the to What's Up English, to the company. So again, guys, download my ebook of the 48 most useful phrases in English that we use every day, and write a comment in the comment section. Let me know, what do you want to see? And yeah, this is my first podcast, so it's not the best, but it's something. So thank you so much for watching. And if you want to watch more of my content, just click this video up here, whichever one it is. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Viên giặt Omo siêu sức mạnh. Này có hộp 20 viên mới, bảo quản dễ dàng, giá hấp dẫn, trải nghiệm ngay.
This is your brain when you're struggling to focus. And this is your brain when you're in the zone. But
What's up, man? Sleep. I think we need to slow and slowly, slow practice. Okay. Every time I need to know that is tell the time. I think I need to practice with AI, daily life, going to the mountain, play game, or swimming, watching football, indoor hobby, daily life, recommended cars, hobby, family. I think I will do some, yeah. Let's do it there. Let's story movie. I think I need more, bro. Goodbye. Basic work. Okay, not daily life. I need to work. Work. How to check ingress. Ingress. How to read the ingress. Vocabulary related. Okay. That's it.
Hey, just thinking about the first impression you give when guests walk in. It's kinda like setting the mood with a secret recipe, right? What's your go-to move to make guests feel welcome right from the start? Don't stop now. Hey, IT always sounds super techy and mysterious, right? I was wondering, if you had to explain IT to a friend in one sentence, how would you describe what IT really is?
I think IT basically is something on computer system, network, and technology to have everyone in everywhere in the world can connect, can communication with another. Last thing about information technology basically like now I think it's not too good, but something good is better, better and better. Basically, oh, I'm eating that basically. Actually, basically, uh, basically function. You're right.
You're so right. It really is about all those computer systems and networks helping us connect. It's amazing how much we rely on it every day without even thinking. What's one way you've used IT today to connect with someone or get something done?
Oh, I use IT uh, every day and every time. Uh, Example, that is, I using my computer uh, to learning, or using my smartphone to using some social network platform like Facebook or TikTok, and uh, if and in other case is that is uh, if we have a bad condition, we can uh, learning online in some platform like Team or Meet, that actually helpful in today. I use IT every day, every time. Oh, I use IT every day, every time.
Wow, you
For
really do
example,
use IT in
I'm
so many
using my
ways
computer to
every single
learn,
day.
my
It's so
smartphone to use
true that
social
platforms like
network
Teams and Meet
platform like
have been lifesavers
Facebook
for
or
learning and
TikTok.
connecting when
Another
we can't
case
be together.
is if
What's one
if we
IT tool
have
or
if
app
we
you
have
couldn't
have
imagine your
bad
day
weather,
without?
we can learn online on platform like Teams or Meet, which is actually that which I think actually helpful for India.
Wow, you really do use IT in so many ways every single day. It's so true that platforms like Teams and Meet have been lifesavers for learning and connecting when we can't be together. What's one IT tool or app you couldn't imagine your day without?
Wow, I think uh, IT tool or app that is cannot have um, một công cụ học được mana văn phòng cho mình. I think IT tool or app is not actually needed because IT tool or app is not everything. We can live without IT tool or app. Don't depend on information technology so much. Sometimes you need to, uh, for example, uh, some you can reading some book on uh, by in your phone or in your laptop, but sometimes you need to uh, reading some books, some document in real life, in text, in paper, and I always think that IT is not everything.
Oh, that's such a thoughtful perspective. It's so true that balance is important, and relying on IT for absolutely everything might make us miss out on other wonderful things, like the feel of a real book in our hands. Since IT is so much about how we use computers and networks, how do you think knowing more about how IT works helps people in their everyday lives, even if they're not super techy?
I don't think an IT tool or app is actually needed because it's not everything. I don't think an tool or an app actually needed because it is not it, it is not everything. You can live without IT tool or app. Don't depend on information technology so much. Sometimes, for example, for example, you can read in book on your phone or laptop, um, but sometimes you also need to read a book or document in real life, in print or on paper. And I always think that I see in everything. Bạn nhìn nhau việc dịch thêm về các công nghệ học trong giúp mình trong một phần ngày ngày nào một cái học của lần nữaเป็นmột ngày sau khó vậy. I think good. Oh, I think making people have more about information technology, even if they not super touchy, is very good because it can help they working or using information technology tool or app more user friendly, and they can know how to secure their information in internet. Uh, Knowing about information technology can enable people to troubleshoot common problem and making informed decision and purchasing new technologies. I think making people more about making people have more about information technology, even if I think giving people, I think giving
You're
people more
absolutely
information
right.
about IT,
Those are
even if they
fantastic
don't
reasons why
super
understanding
techy.
IT is so valuable. It truly empowers us to use technology safely and smartly. What kind of daily practices do you think would help people feel more confident and secure when they're online?
It's valuable because it can help them when they're working or using with it. They can learn more about how user friendly an app is and how to keep their information secure online. Knowing about IT can also help people troubleshoot common problems and making informed decisions when buying new tech. Panggilan yang pacarannya masih belum bisa berjalan. Stolen, stolen, stolen.
You're absolutely right. Those are fantastic reasons why understanding IT is so valuable. It truly empowers us to use technology safely and smartly. What kind of daily practices do you think would help people feel more confident and secure when they're online?
I think that is don't save any secret information in internet because it can be stolen anytime, and if your information is stolen you can lose money. Your information can be bought by every dollar. They can fake you in internet and make your friend, your family also lost information and money.
Oh, that's such a super important warning. You're so right that keeping our private info off the internet is a huge step to staying safe. Losing money or having someone pretend to be us sounds really scary. What are some of the ways you think we could communicate with our friends and family about staying safe online without making them feel worried guardian?
We could start by sharing simple and practical tips on how to stay safe online. It is also important to emphasize the benefit of being cautious online, such as protecting our personal info by being open and honest in our conversation. We can help our friends and family feel more informed and prepared.
such a thoughtful approach. Sharing simple tips and focusing on the good things that come from being careful online sounds like a perfect way to keep everyone feeling safe and informed. What specific, easy to understand tips would you suggest sharing first to help friends and family feel more secure with their IT use? Don't stop now.
Một, ba, một, mấy ông cô đi lớn đeo nói nhớ tạo cái gì learn every day. I practicing every day daily design every day. Okay, no, tomorrow I need every day.
The reason why setting this routine can give you motivation is because you can know that as long as you follow that routine, you are pretty much guaranteed to improve. What's up everybody? Chào các bạn và chào mừng các bạn quay trở lại với podcast Slow and Clear của What's Up English. My name is Carter, and in this video, you are going to learn 3 ways to increase your motivation to learn English. These tips can even work if you're living in Vietnam and you don't use English in your day-to-day life, because I think that is around 99% of you. 99% of the people who watch this podcast are Vietnamese and living in Vietnam. There are some viewers who are in the USA or Japan, Australia, Canada, and some different countries. And if you are in those other countries, then these tips can work for you too. Before we begin, if you want to improve your vocabulary,
stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meeting
and pronunciation, then don't forget to check out my product, the 1000 Most Common Words. This is a PDF with the 1000 most useful words for daily communication, and each word has the IPA transcription, so you know how to pronounce the word, an example sentence in English, so you know how to use the word. That example sentence also has the Vietnamese translation, and most importantly, there are audio files for every single word where I say the word and then there's a pause so you can repeat the word to practice your pronunciation. And then I say the sentence and I say everything slowly and clearly so you can listen to the word, practice your pronunciation, and learn useful words. So if you're interested in that, it is only $79K. The link is in the description below. And if you do purchase it, thank you so much, because it helps to support this channel so I can keep making content for you guys. And also, thanks to everyone who has already purchased this product. And thank you to everyone for watching my videos and for liking, subscribing, commenting. I appreciate all of the support from everyone. So thank you so much. Okay, let's start this podcast with a personal story about motivation. So when I was in Canada, I had to study English from grade 4 to grade 12. So I spent 8 years studying French in school. But in grade 12, when I took my last French course in school, I only got a 50. In the West, a 50 means 50%. So it's like I got 5 points. If I got 1% less, then I would have failed. So I just barely passed that course. And that was because I didn't really have any motivation to learn French. Because I didn't have any motivation, I just did the bare minimum to pass the class. And I'm lucky that I even did that. So many of you can probably relate to this for English. Maybe when you were studying English in school, you didn't have much motivation. So you didn't do too much, and maybe your grades weren't that high. But for learning Vietnamese, I only spent a few years studying, way less than 8 years, and I was already able to achieve a much higher level than my level in French. And that's what makes having the motivation so important. The good thing about motivation is it will help you in the beginning stages to get to the intermediate stages. But after you get to the higher levels of English, where you can read books, understand TV shows, and you can enjoy English more, then you don't need as much motivation, because now it's fun. And now you can just watch a TV show or watch a movie, watch a YouTube video, read a book, and then your English will just get better and better and better without you even trying. But in the beginning, when studying isn't fun and you don't understand anything, then motivation is extremely important to get to the next level where you can start enjoying English. Because it's in the beginning stages where most people give up. They try to learn English, it's just too hard, it feels impossible, and so they give up. And so having motivation in this stage is really important. Okay, so with that being said, let's get to the first way to improve your motivation. And way number one is to create a heaven and hell scenario. Now, I know saying heaven and hell
Voice is simply faster, more natural, and more flexible than typing. He said he's voice pilled, and I can see why.
is a bit extreme, but I'm using those words because they are extreme, and I want to help you remember this technique. So first, let's create your heaven. Your heaven is 3 years from now, and you have been studying English, and now you know English. Imagine you could, make friends in English. When you travel, you're able to talk to the people around you in English. If you go with a group, maybe some of your other friends don't know English, so you can speak English on their behalf. Also, if there's an English TV show, you can watch that. So that is your heaven, okay? 3 years from now, after studying English, that's your heaven. Now imagine your hell. So your hell is also 3 years from now. And again, please don't get offended. It's just an extreme word to create the contrast. But your hell is 3 years from now. Your level is still the same or maybe worse than it is now. And you can't do the things I just mentioned. When you travel, you feel insecure and not confident in your English. You can't understand the TV shows, and you can't really communicate with foreigners, whether it's for fun or for work. Okay? So that's your hell. And maybe you're totally okay with that hell. And if so, that's fine. I'm not saying, if you don't know English, that's like hell. No, I'm just trying to help you imagine the two scenarios where if you did learn English and if you didn't learn English. When you imagine this heaven and this hell, it can be really useful because you're being pushed and pulled at the same time. What I mean by this is your heaven looks really attractive. So you're being pulled into your heaven. Hello, Tao. Your hell is unattractive. So you're being pushed away from your hell. So it's like you see your hell, you're like, oh, I don't want to go there. You see your heaven and you say, oh, that looks great. I'm going to go there. So when you imagine that, that could give you some motivation to say, you know what? I'm going to learn English because in 3 years, I want to be in my heaven. When I was learning Vietnamese, I used this trick because I had a feeling I would stay in Vietnam for many more years. So I imagined 3 years from the beginning of COVID, which is when I started learning Vietnamese. 3 years from then, I was thinking, if I still don't know Vietnamese and I still have this disconnection with the people, that was my hell. And then my heaven was being able to socialize, to talk to people, to enjoy my life so much more in Vietnam. And my hell was not knowing Vietnamese, feeling embarrassed for being here for so long and still not knowing Vietnamese, not being able to understand anyone or talk to anyone. For me, my hell was very powerful to get me to start learning. And now that I'm at the point where my Vietnamese is good enough to communicate with people and understand a lot of what they're saying, I feel really happy that I made that decision. So now you might be wondering, well, Carter, of course, I want to get to my heaven, but how can I do that? So that brings us to way number 2, which is to set a routine. A routine is simply something you do regularly, like every day. To set a routine, all you need to do is choose a time and an amount of time to learn English. So for example, let's say you work during the day and you're free at around 8:30 at night after dinner. So you choose that time. At 8:30, I'm going to learn English. Now let's choose for how long. This depends on you. This depends how much time you have and how much mental energy you have, because working makes you tired, school makes you tired. We only have so much energy. So what I recommend is you start with something small, like 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. So again, you choose this time, which is 8:30 in the evening. I'm going to study for 15 minutes, from 8:30 to 8:45. And the reason why setting this routine can give you motivation is because you can know that as long as you follow that routine, you are pretty much guaranteed to improve. And knowing that you're guaranteed to improve will make you feel more excited about learning. And again, it doesn't have to be for too long, 15 or 20 minutes. And then once that time is up, you can stop and do whatever else you want to do. You may think that, 15, 20 minutes, it's not really enough time. But what I've found is that if you actually sit down and focus on just learning English, like just listening to a YouTube video like this podcast for 15 or 20 minutes, it's actually not that short if you're actually focusing, because I think most people overestimate how much time they actually spend learning. Maybe they'll watch one video for a minute, switch to another one, watch a bit, and then get distracted, go on their phone. And then it's been 30 minutes, and then they think, oh, I just studied for 30 minutes. But in reality, you studied for maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and did other things in the rest of the time. So if you actually focus, do nothing else but learn English for 15 or 20 minutes, then that amount of time will give you a lot of benefit if you do it regularly. And also, if you study for a short amount of time, then chances are you won't get burnt out too fast. Because if you set your time really high, like, you know what, I really want to learn English, I'm going to study for 2 hours every day. Some people can do this and they're successful, but not everyone can do this. Probably most people can't. And if you're studying for 2 hours a day, there's a good chance you will feel burnt out and tired, and then you will stop studying. So in my opinion, it's better to set a smaller goal, like 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, but do that every day and stick with it. To me, that's better than setting a big goal, getting exhausted, and then quitting. It makes it so you're less likely to stop your routine. You're less likely to get very tired and exhausted. So just try it out. You could do it right now. Choose a time and choose an amount of time that you will focus on learning English each day. And now you might be thinking, okay, well, what do I do for those 15 or 20 minutes? And that leads us to tip number 3, which is to make your learning simple and convenient. What I mean by that is when it's time to learn, you won't have to think about what you're learning. You just click a button or you press something on your phone and you're learning. There's no time thinking, oh, should I do this or should I do that or what should I do? It's like Netflix, right? When you open Netflix and you spend an hour looking for a movie, and then after that time is done, it's too late to watch a movie. So you just close Netflix, right? This is why it's super important to make it convenient and simple. So how do you do that? First, you can make your learning content easy to access. If you're on the computer and you use a browser like Safari or Chrome or Copcop, whatever one you use, they have a bookmarks bar.
Phiên dịch Omo, một bước thầy siêu sức mạnh. Trải nghiệm ngay.
Imagine conducting every part of your research only on one platform. Meet Board.
Okay, so in your bookmarks bar, create a folder that says Learn English. And now in that folder, you can bookmark things like YouTube channels or websites where you can read books, whatever English content that you enjoy or want to learn. So when it's time to study, you don't have to think about what to do. You click that folder and then you just click anything in that folder. For example, if you want to practice listening, then click one of the YouTube channels. If you want to practice reading, then click one of the book websites. So that way, it literally takes 2 clicks to start learning, and you don't have to spend time thinking about what to do. In the description below, I'm going to put links to 5 YouTube channels, and I can't say exactly how many, but I'll find some book websites where you can read books for free. Those will be in the description, so you can simply go there and then add them to your bookmarks right after you finish this video. Now, if you only use a phone to study, you could do the same thing, but put these links in like a note file, and then put that note file on the home page of your phone. So if you are on your phone, you want to learn English, you simply open it, open the note file, and choose one of those links, and you can begin learning right away. And this will give you motivation, because you know you don't have to do any thinking. It's really easy to access. And when 8:30 or whatever your time is comes, you just open that folder, click that link, and you're learning English. Okay, so to quickly recap, first create your heaven and your hell for learning English. Then set a routine of when you will study and for how long. And then make a folder that you can click and start learning in 3 seconds. So guys, if you want to learn 5 more specific ways on how to learn English, then click the link here. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Goodbye. It's pre-time. Rest time, okay, bro?
Girl from the back. got to trap, set you free, mentally, physically, emotionally. I be like your medicine. You take every dose of me. It's going down on 9-3. I bag it like some groceries. Every time you think about it, you gon' want some more of me. About to hit the club, make a movie, yeah, rated R. DJ Clash.
Bạn còn nhớ mùi bếp chiều 23 Tết chứ? Mùi Tết thoảng khắp nhà, hòa vào mùi của mẹ, mùi của yêu thương. Tết chỉ thật trọn vẹn khi cả gia đình được bên nhau. Nhưng rồi, giữa những bộn bề cuối năm, ta lại vô tình bước ngang qua tất cả hơi ấm ấy.
Nè, ăn xong rồi hãy đi con.
Ráng về ăn mẹ ơi.
Như thể Tết này không còn dành cho mình.
Nó có come back, bro. No one can defeat me, bro. No one can defeat me. No one.
曇りガラスの窓指でなぞって今日の気分を落書きしてた二人の愛話は途切れてでもサイレンスも悪くない少し甘くて少し苦くてカフェラテみたいな毎日
持ちます。
そねたりしながら
持ちます。
Not kata-kata
We're walking through this hazy light, not perfect, but it feels so right. どんな色の一日も二人でシェアしてたい。緩やかに響く heartbeat 曖昧でも大丈夫。小さな愛が積み重なるように雨の午後に眠気誘われふとあなたの
つけます。つけます。つけます。つけます。
時計の針は
つけます。つけます。つけます。
けど一緒なら許せるよ No drama, just quiet nights Little tears and little smiles Sketching love with broken lines But it's ours, it's fine It shines We're walking through this hazy light Not perfect, but it feels alright 欠けてても揺れてても明日へ続いてく緩やかに響く heartbeat 曖昧でも大丈夫小さな愛が積み
つけます。つけます。消します。
曇りガラスに残した指跡消えてもまた描こう二人の毎日をおはようカーテン越しのライト今日もまた始まる二人だけのカレンダー一日目は小さなメモまた会いたいって書いてた二日目には電話越しの眠そうな声で Good night 3日目の空は少し雨4日目には喧嘩してでもすぐに笑ったそんな風に積もってく線の日々を越えて
消します。つけます。つけます。消します。開けます。閉めます。消します。消します。開けます。開けます。開けます。
それが私たちのラブソング100日目のアルバムには笑いじわが増えていて500日目の夜空には星座をつなげて眠った Day by day, hand in hand, ups and downs till we stand. No rush, no end. ただ drift, drift, drift 千里姫の朝も笑って線の日々を越えて Still we're side by side カレンダーの余白に 閉めます。消します。
おやすみ、明日もまた数えてゆく。愛情に月の中でずっと続いてく。散らかった本の隙間から聞こえるあなたのハミ。言葉よりも近い距離で手を伸ばすだけ。ねえどこにも行かなくていいよ。ティーカップの湯気の中、時間さえも忘れて夢の淵に漂う。ゆるい風に任せて
急ぎます。急ぎます。
Your hand, my hand ただ重ねてるだけで退屈さえ愛しくて笑えばほどけてく。それだけで十分な Love song。時計の針は止まらないけど気にもしない Lazy time。 世界の音が届いてまどろみの中でねえ明日のことはいいから今はこのままでいいよ。ページめくる指先
急ぎます。急ぎます。待ちます。急ぎます。待ちます。急ぎます。待ちます。
風に任せて沈んでゆくソファ Your smile, my smile ただ映してるだけで約束なんていらない。呼吸ソロだけでそれがもう永遠の Love song。曇りガラスに残る午後、あなたとただ溶けて漂うように Floating on sofa in the afternoon。
急ぎます。急ぎます。急ぎます。待ちます。急ぎます。待ちます。閉めます。開けます。消します。消します。つけます。開けます。つけます。消します。閉めます。急ぎます。待ちます。止めます。止めます。 じストローで笑い合ってくだらないことで続き合う甘い香りに包まれて退屈さえ幸せねえ未来の話はいいから今の味を分け合おうミルクティーのぬくもりが言葉よりも優しい
止めます。待ちます。
One story, your eyes, my eyes 映り込む世界が少し近づく泡のリズムに任せて
曲がります。曲がります。
それだけで
止めます。曲がります。止めます。曲がります。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。持ちます。
透明なカップ越しに永遠が見える気がした Take a sip, take a smile, tiny dream in this cup No rush, just hush 溶け合う sugar and tea drift Drift 二人の午後 One cup, one story, your voice My voice 重なる音色が優しく響く約束なんていらない呼吸ソロだけでそれがもう永遠のラブソング空になったカップの底にまだ残るぬくもり漂うような
持ちます。取ります。取ります。取ります。取ります。取ります。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。
夜のカフェに光が溶けて窓越しの街静かに揺れる
手伝います。
君の手元に差し出す
取ります。持ちます。
温かい気配が心を
止めます。
言葉はなくても
待ちます。急ぎます。閉めます。開けます。つけます。消します。取ります。取ります。持ちます。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。手伝います。呼びます。
店内の時計ゆっく どの波に埋もれても君の笑顔だけ揺れずに見える些細な瞬間が特別になる名前を呼ばずとも同じ呼吸を感じて A fleeting harmony 夜に溶けてゆく Starlights gentle fall 二人の時間をそっと閉じ込めて Soft whispers in the dark 言えない気持ちが浮かぶ触れられない距離も優しい線
呼びます。呼びます。手伝います。呼びます。話します。話します。
胸の奥に響いて Whispering through the night 静かに満ちてゆくカップを置いたまま君の隣に座って言葉はいらないそのまま時を重ねる
話します。
晴れた日は洗濯物雨の日はちょっと不機嫌そんな風に並んでいるカレンダーの毎日ね完璧じゃなくてもいい小さな波に揺れながら寄り道する時間さえ二人の色になる Ordinary days, ordinary love Your eyes, my eyes すれ違ってまた笑って Lazy reason の中嬉しさも寂しさも
見せます。
混ざり合ってゆくそれが私たちの Love song カップに残る
見せます。
コーヒー
教えます。
まだ温かい沈黙さえもメロディ耳に優しく響く Ups and downs till we stay Tiny fights fade away Holding on, letting go それでも side by side Drift, drift Everyday love Ordinary days, ordinary love Your voice, my voice ぶつかってまた寄り添って
始めます。
の中不安さえ愛しくて笑えばほどけてくそれだけで十分な Love song ポケットの中小さな日々なくさないように Keep 漂うように Floating Pocket of our days Ordinary days Ordinary love Your eyes My eyes すれ違ってまた笑って Lazy reason の中嬉しさも寂しさも混ざり合ってゆくそれが私たちの Love song それが私たちの Love song カーテン越しの月明かり窓に描くゆるいライン Your shadow, my shadow 重なるみたいに きらない紅茶の香り
始めます。振ります。コピーします。コピーします。エアコン、パスポート、名前、名前、名前、名前。
眠れなくてもいいよ時計の音を聞きながら言葉よりも静かに呼吸が揃ってく星座をなぞるように手を伸ばすスローモーション Your hand, my hand ただ触れるだけで退屈な夜も優しく光に変わってく
住所、
それだけで十分なラブソング遠ざかる街のノイズさえこまみ歌みたいに響く窓の外の星屑よりもあなたが眩しい星座をなぞるように手を伸ばすスローモーション Your smile, my smile ただ映してるだけで約束なんていらないまどろみの真ん中それがもう家のラブソングカーテン越しに夜がほどけて眠れない星座図あなたとただ描いて Floating till the morning
住所、地図、住所、住所、住所、住所。塩、塩、塩、塩、塩、塩、塩。塩、塩、塩、塩、塩。地図、地図、住所、住所、住所、住所。地図、塩、地図、塩、住所、砂糖、砂糖、砂糖、塩、地図、地図、住所、地図、塩、塩、砂糖、塩、塩、砂糖、地図、住所、地図、塩、砂糖、読み方、読み方、読み方、方、読み方、ゆっくり、ゆっくり、ゆっくり、すぐ、すぐ、すぐ、また、また、後で、後で、もう少し、もう少し、もう、 いいですよ。さあ、あれ？
持ちます。
Feeling your heartbeat slow, no rush, no need to go. このまま drift, drift, drift. 雲に溶けて disappear. Lazy breeze, lazy time. Your voice, my voice. 重なる影。
呼びます。
身のリズム約束なんていらない。呼吸ソロだけで。
持ちます。パスポート。立ちます。立ちます。もう少し。すぐ。コピーします。待ちます。電気。電気。電気。おつり。ゆっくり。塩。読み方。手伝います。開けます。見せます。座ります。待ちます。入ります。入ります。もう少し。これでお願いします。止めます。取ります。すぐ話します。見せます。つけます。名前。教えます。ゆっくり。開けます。使います。まっすぐ閉めます。急ぎます。急ぎます。住所、塩。もう。座ります。取ります。閉めます。まっすぐ。エアコン。これでおね。答え。消します。手伝います。急ぎます。地図。入ります。住所。後で。砂糖。使います。
答え。後で。出ます。振ります。お釣り。出ます。呼びます。止め。話。読み。もう。消し。教えます。つけます。砂糖。名前。地図。電気。振ります。問題。立ちます。エアコン。問題。入ります。
Easy.